Hey, good morning, Kilby family. Welcome to another great day here at Kilby. Today is Monday, January the 29th. We only have a few more days left of this month, and we will already be into February. Can you believe it? Man, January just flew by, but I think those days out where we had the snow and ice, I think that kind of made it go by a little bit faster. I do believe. But anyway, we are here. We are here at the end of the month. We're getting ready to start another great week of learning. We've got a couple of things going on, a few things going on this week, aside from your typical clinicals and observations that you'll be having with the UNA students coming through, observing your classes and actually conducting some clinicals. That's just a part of what we do as a laboratory school. You have UNA students coming in, doing lessons and things, and it's helping them and preparing them to become great teachers one day. So we are very, very happy to have them. Again, that's part of what we do, and it's who we are as a laboratory school. So please make sure anytime that you have a clinical or an observation or anything that is involving our UNA students, to make sure that we give them our full support, our full cooperation. And because they're visitors, of course, we want to show them how we do things the Kilby way here at Kilby, okay? So I just wanted to put that out there. I also want to remind you that this week we will start our iReady diagnostic. This is our mid-year diagnostic. This is number 2 out of 3 that you take for the year. This one is very important because it's going to show our first level of growth from the beginning of the year. If you all remember, we took an iReady at the beginning of the year, and that created kind of a baseline of where we were, and that also helped us set goals for where we want to be by the time we get to the end of the year. All right, so this one that we're going to take this week, this is kind of a checkpoint or a midpoint to see how well you are growing. And I am looking forward to seeing all of the wonderful growth in every student. So let me just say this: when you take your iReady diagnostic, whether it's reading or whether it's math, you need to do your very, very best. Okay, we don't need anybody just going through and clicking answers and not taking the time to read the questions carefully. We need everybody's 100% cooperation, doing your best on that iReady. Okay, I cannot stress that enough. It gives us great information that we can use to turn around and help teach you better and make sure that you have the things that you need to be successful. Okay, so when you have to take your mid-year iReady, do your very best. Okay, read the questions carefully before marking your answer. Make sure you know exactly what they're asking of you before you mark your answer. Okay, many of you all get tripped up, and many of you all are so smart, but you get tripped up because you don't read the questions carefully enough to make sure you understand exactly what they're asking you. Okay, so take your time. Take your time and do your best on those iReady diagnostics. Okay, that's in reading and in math. I've told your teachers to, you've got the entire week to try to get it done. So your teachers will tell you when that's going to happen. So again, during those times, make sure that you are doing your very best effort, your very best work. Okay. That also means that there's going to be iReady testing all throughout the building at different times of the day. So we really need everybody to do an extra good job of having silent transitions. That means going from one classroom to the next, we need to make sure that we are quiet in the hallways. Okay? Make sure you're quiet in the hallways so you don't disturb a class that might be doing their iReady diagnostics. Okay? So make sure that you're doing your very best with our transitions. Okay? All right. In between all of that, your teachers are going to talk a little bit about our morphology study for this week. We are still dealing with some mathematical morphemes. So your teachers will explain those to you and get those out to you for this week. Again, we thank Dr. Tomlinson for all her hard work in putting those together. And I'm telling you, I truly believe that the morphology studies are going to help us if you take them serious and if you remember them. Okay, we don't want to just go from week to week to week and you forget what you learned last week, right? Try to hold on to that knowledge because it's going to come back and you're going to need it one day. Okay, so make sure that as we're going through our morphology lessons, try to lock those into your minds so you can remember what those morphemes are. Because when you come across a word that you might not know the meaning of initially, if you can look at the morpheme and define the morpheme, it will help you define the overall word. And that's what we're trying to do, is to help you be able to identify words that you don't know, breaking it apart, and then being able to determine what that word means, okay? That just increases your vocabulary, which hopefully will increase your reading comprehension, okay? Those are two areas that we really, really want to strive to work and get better at here at Kilby, okay? So I just wanted to put that out there. All right. Also, I want to give a shout out to our dribbling club. If you had a chance to go to the basketball game Saturday night, you saw our amazing dribbling club perform. They did a fantastic job. I was so proud of them. Coach McCoy just continues to just amaze me with how well she puts all that together. So if you get a chance to see Coach McCoy, please fill her bucket today. Let her know how much you appreciate her, because she really made you guys look good the other night. So proud. Got lots of compliments from folks that watched you all perform. So dribbling club, pat yourself on the back. You did an amazing job. Super proud of you. And I love how well you represented Kilby. Okay, so good job on that. I also want to give a shout out to our robotics teams that went and competed in Birmingham the other night. We brought home a lot more trophies, or awards, I should say, at the last competition. So right now we have 5 out of 6 teams that have qualified for state. We feel very confident that the last team will probably get in based on how well they've done at previous competitions. So I'm just super proud of all of our robotics kids. This has been an amazing year. It's been a historical year as far as our robotics program is concerned. We've never done this well. And so you all should be commended. Congratulations to Miss Beerhouse, Miss Blakely, Miss Gomez, everybody that had a hand in working with our robotics teams. Again, pat yourself on the back because you have done an amazing job representing our school. They're going to be competing at state here in a few weeks. And then hopefully from state, we'll get some teams qualified for world competition like we did last year. And that was an amazing, look, my lights turned off. Can you believe that? And I'm back. But we had an amazing experience last year going to world competitions. And so we look forward to hopefully qualifying for that again. But just to be commended for all of your hard work. And what I hope that we are doing is we're participating in these things, but we're also maintaining our academic excellence, okay? I don't want you guys participating in these activities and your grades start slipping, okay? So make sure that you're maintaining your high level of academic achievement in your classrooms, okay? Because what you do in the classroom, that sets the basis for everything else, okay? So your coursework in your classrooms always comes first. And that also includes all of you guys that are playing basketball right now for Rec League or TVBBA or whatever. Always remember, being a student athlete, that you are a student first. Take care of your grades first. Take care of your schoolwork first, okay? Those are the things that will open other doors for you in those other fields of basketball and robotics and whatever else you might want to participate in. They're always going to go back to see what kind of student you were. Okay, so make sure that you're handling your business in the classroom. Okay. All right, we're going to pause now for a brief moment of silence, and followed by that, we will have our pledge. All right, teachers and students, let's stand for the pledge. Thank you for standing. Up 10. Salute and pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, guys, you may be seated. Hey, I also want to remind you that this Friday, we will be having our Jump Rope for Heart jump off in the gym. And then followed by that, we will have our kickoff for our One School, One Book for this year. We're super excited to get that off the ground. So the month of February, we will be reading a new book title like we've done in the past. We'll have trivia questions each day and some prizes, just like we did in the past. So I'm super, super excited about that. I'm going to give you more details about that later on this week. But that's all I've got for now, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. Let's start this week off strong. Again, do your best in your iReady modules, and I look forward to seeing you in the building today. Take care, guys, and roar Lions.